Welcome into Primetime Preps from the land of the Devil Dogs. We want to thank the administration here at Morrilton High School for allowing us to come into their beautiful facility. If you have not seen Devil Dog Arena, let me tell you something. It is fabulous. And apparently they've got really good chicken strips here.
I've heard that. I've heard that's really good chicken strips. I think, with tonight's game that we have,
Yes,
we're going to check that out.
Yes, we are. We've got Morrilton and Pottsville tonight that we're going to be calling on the Russellville Sports Network. If you're interested in that, I guess you won't be seeing it till then, so
Yeah,
it'll already be over
by then.
But you can go back and check out the replay where we've got Arkansas Razorback commitment Joseph Pinion is going to be with us tonight on the basketball game. So that'll be one that you might want to go check out.
Absolutely, we've had Pinion on Primetime Preps during football season. We're going to get him on the show again.
Yeah,
you can bet your bottom dollar on that. But it looked to be a pretty good game here at Devil Dog Arena, and it is a beautiful facility. And like you said, thanks so much to the Morrilton High School and Morrilton School District for allowing us to come on in.
Yes, absolutely. And we're excited about being here and about Primetime Preps, and we've got a great show for you today. We've got Derrian Ford from Magnolia, big time player that here, maybe the best player in the state. I mean, that's actually up for debate. There's a lot of kids out there right now that are pushing for that number one spot. We've got juniors and seniors that are just a really good class, and then a sophomore, Bryson Warren from Little Rock Central. He's really good.
Let me tell you, Bryson Warren, he has been lighting up Twitter on his stats. This kid is he's something. I want to see him in person, but he is most definitely something to behold.
Yeah.
And I look forward to hopefully getting a chance to see it.
And Joseph Pinion, we just talked about him. He's another guy, 4-star player. We got a lot of 4-star type kids. Nick Smith Jr. from Sylvan Hills, we're working on him. Hey, Nick, if anybody comes across Nick, we'd like to have you here on the show. And he's pushing 5-star status. So, man, we've got some players, but Derrian Ford joined us. What a great kid Derrian Ford is. Really respectful kid. Really, I was very impressed with the interview. Jalen Ricks, Oak Hill Academy, Jalen Ricks, formerly of Sylvan Hills. We caught up with him. He's going to be joining us. I'd love for Arkansas to take a flyer on him. Coach Musselman's not asking me. But, man, I'd love for Arkansas to take a flyer on him. He's averaging 14 points a game out at Oak Hill Academy.
And that's tough competition.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing
absolutely.
that against top-notch opponents.
Yeah, and so Arkansas took K.K. Robinson from Oak Hill last year. And then we've got a hometown hero this show from Bearden. We've got Kendrick Juniel. He's joining us here. And like I said, he's lighting it up himself. And so that's what we wanted to do, the hometown heroes and the highly regarded, and then those that are just having a big year. You don't necessarily have to be being recruited. If you're a Mountainburg Dragon and nobody knows about you, we'd love to have you. No, Mountainburg's having a really good year there up in Northwest Arkansas. So anyway, with that being said, Bill, we got a few pieces of business that we want to talk about. First thing that really jumps off the page to me, this is not basketball-wise, but J.R. Eldridge, North Little Rock's head coach, headed to Farmington.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors going around. Of course, I guess it's been confirmed at this point that, the reason why he's leaving, everybody kind of scratching their head when that was announced on, well, why would he do a thing like that?
Right.
Well, there are reasons behind that, and, it appears like he wasn't happy there.
Right. 1 year at North Little Rock from Arkadelphia. Apparently, JR is a Northwest Arkansas guy. And Farmington, I don't know if you've been to that facility, but my Lord, they've got a fantastic facility there at Farmington. Basketball, football, and school, just unbelievable there. And they're making a commitment now. Being a 5A school, they were bouncing 4A to 5A. Now they're a complete 5A. I say that they do play 4A basketball, but it won't be long until they move up and they're 5A only. Right there off of this, outskirts of Fayetteville. I mean, basically Fayetteville just turns right into Farmington. So anyway,
Out in the burbs.
that is going to be a fantastic hire there for Farmington. They just basically said, hey, look, we're serious about this football thing. We got one of the best. J.R. Eldridge is one of the best coaches that is out there in the state of Arkansas. So huge hire there by the Cardinal.
Yeah, and everybody knows what he did this year at North Little Rock, his one season there, and made it to the runner-up stage. Had a chance to go up against Bryant not once but twice, and fared a little better this second time around.
And he was back-to-back state champion in Arkadelphia before that. So, Farmington just made a splash on the scene in Arkansas. I can tell you, huge hire there by the Farmington Cardinal. In basketball, basically, we've got conference seasons going on here. And, of course, everybody's got their rankings. You got the Arkansas Sports Media Poll. You've got the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. They differ, but
right.
they, same teams, kind of 5 different spots. But right now, number 1, Fayetteville will be they'll be hosting Southside, Fort Smith Southside, and then traveling to Bentonville. Bentonville is actually ranked number 2 in the state. So you're going to have a 1-2 matchup in the Arkansas Sports Media Poll in 6A on Friday night. Parkview tops the 5A poll, although they did lose to Maumelle the other night. You've got Parkview, Marion, Sylvan Hills, Russellville, and Maumelle. And I'm going to tell you, that 5A is tough. It's just as tough as 6A in basketball. Parkview, they're as good as anybody in the state. We talked to Scotty Thurman just last week. They've got Little Rock Christian on Friday night. That's a big one. Layden Blocker there. Corliss Williamson's son Creed is also there. Those are 2 Arkansas offers. Fantastic ball game on Friday night. Wish I could be there for that one. Russellville's got Greenbrier tonight at home, 5A West Conference play, and then they travel to Alma. Maumelle has Jacksonville tonight. That's a big one. Down in the 4A, Magnolia actually tops the Arkansas Sports Media Poll as the top team in the state, and they're a 4A team, and that's Derrian Ford's club. They have Monticello, and Monticello is the last team to beat Magnolia, ironically, back in 2019 now. Almost 2 years now since Magnolia has lost a ball game.
And that was a plague ago.
Leave it to you, right? 40 games in a row, Bill. 40 games in a row that this squad has won. Monticello was the last team to beat them. Magnolia has not had a team this year playing within single digits. They've beaten They have beaten every team. They're 8-0. They've beaten every team by double digits. And I think the closest game that I saw the other night was 16 points. Little Rock Mills, 7-2 on the year. Fantastic team. At Forest City, that's going to be a big one there. And then we've got Morrilton. They take on Pottsville tonight. We've got that. They're going to be at Subiaco. And then big one in the 4A4, you've got teams just jumbled there. Ozark, Dardanelle, and Morrilton. Dardanelle takes on Ozark on Friday night. That's a big one. That's basically, I think they were actually tied for number 5 in the state in 4A. So that's the rundown for what's going on in hoops this week here in the state. We've got several other teams and there's several other things going on that we could talk about, but we're going to go to our first break, and when we come back, we've got Derrian Ford. Is that correct?
Derrian Ford coming up next. Yeah,
we got Derrian Ford, so stay with us. He'll be talking to us on the Jerome & Associates hotline. Stay tuned to Primetime Preps. We'll be back right after this.
When is the last time you had a life insurance checkup? Does your life insurance plan provide you with critical illness coverage or long-term care coverage? Contact the experts at Giroux & Associates for a life insurance checkup today. Protect your most valuable asset, yourself. Call Mike Giroux at 888-360-8611 to schedule an appointment today.
Here, in the heart of the River Valley, is St. Mary's Regional Health System. Here is the area's most comprehensive range of medical services, along with advanced treatment options and responsive emergency care. Here is our team of more than 900 professionals who bring healthcare to life through people caring for people. And it is here where you can count on St. Mary's to always be, because to us, community matters. For more than 90 years, our investment in our community has been unmatched, and today that couldn't be stronger. St. Mary's, we're here for you.
Your family, your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. When choosing a pharmacy, you want someone that knows your name, understands you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They will be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville.
Welcome back to Primetime Preps. Got a very special guest with us today. We've got Derrian Ford, who some consider the best player in Arkansas right now. Derrian is a junior. And Derrian, thanks for joining us here on Primetime Preps.
Thank you so much for having me, Mr. Caldwell.
I appreciate it, man. So first off, let's just talk about your team. You guys are on a 40-game winning streak. 40 games, which means that you haven't lost since your freshman year, and sometime in your freshman year, because you guys made a run and won the state championship, and then last year you were co-champions. I know that you guys probably feel like you could have been the champions last year. Tell us about Magnolia. What's going on down there?
Like you said, starting ninth grade, we came in, me and two more freshmen, and we were just trying to find our role during the beginning of the year. And so we ended up talking to the coaches. We all found out what we like to do. And like you said, we went on a streak, and we ended up getting a state championship, and we just wanted to keep that going our 10th grade year. And so during practices, we always compete against each other, make each other better. We just built a chemistry off the court, and going into this year, it's the same chemistry, and we're trying to make it even stronger. And we had a couple freshmen come up this year, and they're playing with us. And one guard, his name is Jeniel. He's a great point guard, and we have Adrian Walker, a great point guard, shooting guard. We have Devontae Walker, Kobe Garland, two great shooters, and then we have me just trying to lead the team, and we're trying to go to another victory.
Man, I don't know if people have gotten a chance to see it, but maybe your first points of the year this year was a dunk on somebody from Ashdown. I mean, you went down the lane and just hammered it, man. You have you really come on the scene here. You know, as a freshman, you were the state tournament MVP, and then everybody knew about you last year. Now here you are as a junior, and we're talking about, you know, possible 5-star status before it's all said and done. What's it been like over these last 2 years to go from relatively unknown to now possible McDonald's All-American before it's all said and done?
Oh, well, when I was a little kid, me and my dad always talked about being a McDonald's All-American. So I just work hard every day trying to accomplish that goal. My ultimate goal is to make it to the NBA. That's what I want to do. But right now I'm focused on perfecting my craft and just trying to complete short-term goals right now. And hopefully the big goals, they'll be accomplished sooner or later.
So tell me about some of your short-term goals. What are those that you're trying to achieve?
Well, the first one was when we came back from Katy, Texas, was to win the state championship in Magnolia, Arkansas. So that has been checked off, but we want to keep winning. We want to keep winning, obviously. And my dad, we want to keep working hard. So this year, my goal was by the end of the year to show the scouts that my game is for next level, is ready for the next level. So that's what we've been working on, and hopefully I can accomplish that goal.
All right. So speaking of the next level here, I mean, as of right now, there's no straight to the NBA route. It's still at least 1 year in college.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about some of the people that are recruiting you right now, and kind of what you're thinking right now as far as just your recruiting situation.
I've been talking to a lot of universities, watching a lot of games. I've got a chance to watch Arkansas, Florida, Missouri, Auburn, Alabama, Ole Miss, and those I know it's been a lot of more colleges I hadn't got a chance to watch yet, but those are some of the games that I've been able to watch, and it just looks so fun to be out there playing, and all the stuff that me and my dad were working on. We see it out there during the college games. So we just always try to pick up on information, stuff that we can soak up, and we can use that into our workout, and I'll be ready for it for wherever I go down the line.
Well, let's talk about some of the teams here, and and I'm not trying to get you to commit here by any means, but tell me, what are some of the teams and who are some of the coaches that you're liking right now?
Well, it's hard for me to say. I love all the coaches. I love all the coaches that I've been able to talk to. I've been building a very great bond with all the colleges. It's not one that sticks out yet, but I know that all the colleges I've talked to, I love them all, and we've been building bonds stronger every day. Okay.
Well, I know that there's going to be a lot of fans around here that are going to be curious about how you feel about Arkansas and Coach Musselman. So tell us a little bit about your situation with Arkansas right now.
Arkansas is amazing. I talk to them almost 3 times a week. And it's like every time we get on the phone, it's like we hadn't lost the beat. It's like we've been knowing each other for so long, and their program is amazing. Coach Muss and his staff are doing an amazing job with their program, and I wish nothing but the best for them.
Is there anything attractive about Arkansas maybe versus some of the other ones?
They're just a great program, just like the other schools, and I just love them.
Yeah, you're not going to show your hand, are you? You got that poker face going right now. Oh, I love it, man.
They're amazing school.
Well, it's good to hear. I know that a lot of people are wanting you to come. I know that for sure. And, if you ever decide that's what you want to do, you can call me and we'll get it out there for you. How about that?
Yes, their fan base is amazing. Yeah. They always cheering the Razorbacks on.
That's true. So back to high school here, you got you had CrossFit last night, right? Is that correct? How did that go?
Yes. We did pretty good. We won, and it was a kid named Chauncey Barnes. He had beat cancer, and so that was his first time getting to come to a game, and they welcomed him, and he was able to take pictures with the team, and so I know he had a blast, and we had a blast talking to him.
And that's the guy from CrossFit?
Oh no, it was a guy from Magnolia, Arkansas. His name Chauncey Barnes.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And he had beat cancer.
Wonderful.
And brain cancer. So he was able to come to a game, and I pray we gave him a blast, and he got to take some pictures with us. So that was an amazing time.
That's awesome. You guys are at Monticello on next Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you guys are riding high right now. I mean, looking at your scores, you guys nobody's really played you within, it looks like 16 points. Man, I mean, you guys are on a roll right now. I know you're, like I said, you've won 40 in a row, but I mean, when I say that, nobody's even touching you right now.
Well, we practice very hard in practice, so we always compete with each other, and we always have competition. Yeah. Coach Ben Lindsay and Coach Brett Miller, they're always trying to find new things to see if we can beat the challenge. So we always have great practices, even if sometimes they might try to find the little things just to make it seem like we had a bad practice. But it's always great practicing with those guys, and they're amazing people.
All right. Well, Derrian, man, we really appreciate you joining us here on the Giroux and Associates Hotline on Primetime Preps. It's been an honor, and we're going to keep up with you, try to stay in touch with you throughout here, and look forward to hearing about where you're going to go, but also, if Magnolia can repeat as I guess would be the 3-time state champions this year. And I mean, what would it be like to win all 4 years of high school? That'd be unreal, wouldn't it?
Man, it'd be amazing. I know our coach was telling us that the Panthers, they only won 2 back-to-back. So if we can win this one, that'll be the first time in history. And then to win 4, that'll be amazing.
It would be amazing. Well, Derrian, man, we're going to keep up with you here, and just wish you the best throughout the rest of your season, and maybe we'll talk to you down the line.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's Derrian Ford, Magnolia Panthers, one of the highest-rated players in the state of Arkansas as well as the nation. And we'll be back with more Primetime Preps right after this.
When is the last time you had a life insurance checkup? Does your life insurance plan provide you with critical illness coverage or long-term care coverage? Contact the experts at Jeniel Associates for a life insurance checkup today. Protect your most valuable asset, yourself. Call Mike Jeniel at 888-360-8611 to schedule an appointment today.
Here, in the heart of the River Valley, is St. Mary's Regional Health System. Here is the area's most comprehensive range of medical services, along with advanced treatment options and responsive emergency care. Here is our team of more than 900 professionals who bring healthcare to life through people caring for people. And it is here where you can count on St. Mary's to always be, because to us, community matters. For more than 90 years, our investment in our community has been unmatched, and today that couldn't be stronger. St. Mary's, we're here for you.
Your family, your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. When choosing a pharmacy, you want someone that knows your name, understands you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They will be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville.
Joining us here on the Jeniel Associates hotline, we have one of our very first hometown heroes from Bearden. We have Kendrick Juniel. How are you, man?
I'm great, sir.
Good. So,
I'm great.
did I say your last name right?
Yes, sir. Juniel. Yes, sir.
Good. Well, tell us a little bit about what's going on at Bearden. You said that you guys are, off to a good start here in your basketball season.
Yes, sir.
I've been seeing some of your stuff on Twitter. You are having a big year there. So tell us a little bit about what's going on at Bearden.
We're doing pretty good. We're starting off right now as 4-0 in conference right now with an overall record is 5-1. But in conference, we're 4-0. We got a pretty good team and a great coach that's leading us. And we're doing very great.
Okay.
Man, I'm putting up great numbers.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your numbers.
Right now, I'm average a game, 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists.
Wow.
In just 5 games.
Yeah. That's
and
big.
5 steals and 5 steals and that's it.
Okay. 21 points a game, and you're filling up the stat sheet. You're you told me you're a combo guard, so a little point guard, a little bit of a shooting guard. What do you like to play the most?
Point guard. I like to play. I like to play both of them really, but mainly point guard.
Yeah. And so tell us a little bit about some of the games that have happened. Have y'all had anything out of the ordinary happen this year? Any close games, any big wins this year at Bearden?
All the games, well, as our first game right out of football, we ended up losing by 5 to Bismarck. It was a tough loss. We just came out of football. But other than that, we've been beating everybody by like 20, 30.
Okay.
Been pretty good.
That's good. Well, I'm looking you up right now, looking Bearden up. So you're 2-sport star there at Bearden. Tell us a little bit about football and what you do on the football field.
I play a lot of positions. My main position is wide receiver. On offense, I play wide receiver, running back, and on defense, I play cornerback, safety, outside linebacker. I play all over the field.
And how did it go this year for you?
This year in football, it was pretty rough. We went out the first round. It was pretty rough. But
Go ahead.
I had pretty good stats this year. But
Tell
it
us
was
about
pretty
your
rough
stats.
this year. Stats wise, I had 17 touchdowns. Hold on. I had 17 touchdowns, 5 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries, and 500 receiving yards, and 500 some rushing yards.
There you go.
It was pretty good. I can't think of all, but it was up there. And I had 17 touchdowns over the whole season.
17 touchdowns is a good number for sure.
Yeah, we got to play the whole season too. We didn't have to miss out on none.
I
got to play the whole schedule.
Yeah, I see that here. So tell us, let's go back to hoops here a little bit. Let's see here. I'm trying to get caught up with you.
Yes, sir.
You guys got this week, you got conference game against Parker's Chapel this week. Tell us a little bit about what you're thinking about the conference season.
I think we're gonna have a pretty good. It's gonna be all right. Like I feel like we're gonna be able to do big in conference and be one of the top teams in our conference and compete for a district championship and go on to regionals and make the state tournament.
So being a 2.2 sport star as you are, which do you like better? Which would you like to play on the college level more, basketball or football?
I feel like I'm better. I like basketball more, but I feel like I'm better at football.
Yeah. And
Yes,
and
sir.
who's looking at you on the football field?
Football, I got Georgia Night Preps, East Central University, Northeastern University in Oklahoma, Arkansas Baptist, and Pitt State.
Pitt State. Pitt State is a traditional Division II power there,
Yes, sir.
just outside of Arkansas, just up there, just inside of Kansas, out of Missouri.
Yes, sir. And I also had I was talking to Missouri State, Bobby Petrino and them.
Bobby Petrino, that's an old name there for our old Arkansas fans. So what do you want to see happen here? You're a senior here. You're kind of hanging out, trying to see what happens with
sir.
your
I'm just
offers
waiting.
and see what what do you want to see happen? Who do you want to come through for you? Who are you waiting on?
Really, I'm open right now, but I really would like to see Missouri State.
Okay. Missouri State maybe come through for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Bobby Petrino. He knows the state of Arkansas, knows some of the talent that comes out. Seemed like there was a guy that played for him from Bearden, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember his name offhand now. Do you remember? Somebody played for the Razorbacks from Bearden?
A long time ago, Devontae Lowe.
There you go, Devontae Lowe. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yep.
So you don't have any looks in basketball right now?
Not really, not right now.
Yeah.
Not right now. I haven't really got no looks in basketball yet.
Is that something you'd be open to?
Yes, sir. Open to anything right now.
Okay.
Options are all the way open, 100%.
Yeah. Tell us about what it's like to play down in Bearden. What's it like to be a Bearden Bear? What's the town like? What's the community like about the Bears?
It's a small little town. They have a great community. All of them come out and show love. It's great down here. Everybody know each other. We all close, family-wise. All us brothers. It's just great in the small community.
There you go. Well, Kendrick, man, we've been seeing your stuff and really just appreciate you coming on with us here on Primetime Preps on the Giroux and Associates hotline. And, man, just let everybody know, hey, you're going to be on Primetime Preps and let everybody know what's going on with you here. We're going to try to get you some looks, man. Let everybody know what's going on with Kendrick, Juniel. point guard, shooting guard, and also wide receiver and defensive back, and do it all, man, at Bearden. Thanks a lot for joining us here, Kendrick.
You're welcome.
And we'll be back with more Primetime Preps right after this.
When is the last time you had a life insurance checkup? Does your life insurance plan provide you with critical illness coverage or long-term care coverage? Contact the experts at Jeniel Associates for a life insurance checkup today. Protect your most valuable asset, yourself. Call Mike Jeniel at 888-360-8611 to schedule an appointment today.
Here, in the heart of the River Valley, is St. Mary's Regional Health System. Here is the area's most comprehensive range of medical services, along with advanced treatment options and responsive emergency care. Here is our team of more than 900 professionals who bring healthcare to life through people caring for people. And it is here where you can count on St. Mary's to always be, because to us, community matters. For more than 90 years, our investment in our community has been unmatched, and today that couldn't be stronger. St. Mary's, we're here for you.
Your family, your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. When choosing a pharmacy, you want someone that knows your name, understands you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They will be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville.
Welcome back to Primetime Preps. Brad Caldwell here. Got an Arkansas native, but a guy that's made it out to Virginia, playing some hoops out at Oak Hill Academy. We got Jalen Ricks on the line, on the Jerome Associates hotline. Thanks for joining us, Jalen.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, Jalen, caught my attention. You had a big game last night, 21 points. Filling up the stat sheet. Tell us a little bit about what's going on with you out at Oak Hill.
So yeah, this is my second year at Oak Hill, and I've taken on a bigger role this year. I'm a starter. Last year I was probably like the seventh man, but I just kept at it, kept working. Came back this year with a bigger role, so I'm just filling that role this year.
Yeah. So you started out sophomore year at Sylvan Hills. You and Nick Smith, man, that what a combo that would have been. But now you're out at Oak Hill. You've been out there 2 years. Like you said, you've got an expanded role this year. You averaging about 14 points a game. You said 7 rebounds. Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you got several steals and whole 9 yards here. What's been the adjustment for you this year versus last?
Just keeping my body ready, I feel like, because, last year I didn't have too much wear and tear on my body besides, practice. But this year I'm making sure I stay in the Normatec because, you sore after every game since you're playing so many minutes. You just got to make sure your body's right and you're ready to play every game.
Yeah. What's it like to play at a place like Oak Hill? You're out there to play hoops. Obviously you got academics that go with it. But, what's it like going out there versus maybe your regular high school experience?
It's a lot different because, you got the name behind you. So every game, you're going to get every team's best game just because of the name across your chest. But other than that, it's the same as a regular high school.
Okay. Just class and everything else. I see. Are you at a dorm room right now? Is that you live in a dorm room?
Actually, I'm at a hotel right now. We're in D.C. for NIBC league play. So we're here for about 2 weeks, and then we'll go back to Oak Hill for a week, and then we'll leave again. So, you're constantly on the road and traveling.
Well, that's different from high school then, for sure.
Yeah.
Regular high school. Tell us about the competition, the type of competition that you're playing versus what you might have been playing in Arkansas.
Well, I was able to pretty much dominate the competition in Arkansas in ninth grade. I played varsity ninth grade. ninth and 10th grade. But the competition out here is it's a little bit tougher. The league we're in right now has been compared to the EYBL. I've heard it called the ACC of high school basketball. So it's pretty good competition up here.
Definitely. So tell us a little bit about your recruiting. 24/7 Sports has you rated in their top 200. Got you rated the 8th player in the state of Virginia. Overall rating of 88. 3-star player. So tell us a little bit about what's going on, who you're looking at, who's looking at you.
Right now I'm just trying to keep my options open pretty much. I've talked to Arkansas, Texas A&M, Bowling Green, Tulsa, Townsend, Murray State. The list keeps going, but I'm just trying to figure out what college is best for me and who would benefit best from picking me up.
Gotcha. And you say you've been talking to Arkansas some, being an Arkansas kid, talking to Coach Musselman. I guess since you have been out there, that's when they switched from Anderson to Musselman. Tell us about your situation with Arkansas and just kind of what your relationship is with Coach Musselman.
Coach Musselman started recruiting me in I want to say 10th grade summer. I was playing with the Joe Johnson Hawks, and he came to a game, and I got an offer off that game. But my relationship is with Coach Williams. We talk. He told me Happy New Year. We talk back and forth, and I send him highlights and I watch them when they're playing because I know a lot of the guys that's up there right now. So.
Okay. Well, tell us about just what you got left here this season. How you were. Well, let's ask you this because this is what everybody's going through. How are y'all dealing with the COVID issue there at Oak Hill?
Well, so Oak Hill, we try to create our own bubble. So not too many people go in and out. The players we wear masks everywhere. Contact is limited unless we're playing a game. We get tested after every game, before every game. And, it's just, it's hard, but we're keeping at it.
It'd be nice to get back to normal someday, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So tell us what you got left the rest of your season here. You guys got to be about in the middle of your season. Tell us what it looks like for the rest of your time at Oak Hill.
So this league is a big part of our season. We play, I think I want to say 6 of the 8 teams in the league are top 10 teams. So we play them twice. So, the competition will be good throughout the rest of the season. And then hopefully if we win enough games, we can make Geico the end of the year tournament and then play that in April. So that's what the end of our season looks like.
Gotcha. Well, Jalen, man, we really appreciate you taking out some time to talk to us here on Primetime Preps on the Jero & Associates hotline. And, man, we're going to be following you, seeing how things go for you throughout the rest of your year.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. That's Jalen Ricks, Oak Hill Academy, joining us here on the Jero & Associates hotline.
When is the last time you had a life insurance checkup? Does your life insurance plan provide you with critical illness coverage or long-term care coverage? Contact the experts at Jero & Associates for a life insurance checkup today. Protect your most valuable asset, yourself. Call Mike Jero at 888-360-8611 to schedule an appointment today.
Here, in the heart of the River Valley, is St. Mary's Regional Health System. Here is the area's most comprehensive range of medical services, along with advanced treatment options and responsive emergency care. Here is our team of more than 900 professionals who bring healthcare to life through people caring for people. And it is here where you can count on St. Mary's to always be, because to us, community matters. For more than 90 years, our investment in our community has been unmatched. And today, that couldn't be stronger. St. Mary's, we're here for you.
Your family, your most prized possession. You want to take care of them. You want to give them the very best. When choosing a pharmacy, you want someone that knows your name, understands you and your way of life. At Rose Drug, they will take care of your family just like you were their own. They will be someone that you can trust with the ones that you love the most. That's Rose Drug in Russellville.
That music gets me every time. I mean, it just does.
It just makes you jam out, right?
I know. I just got that head bomb going on. Back here in the land of the Devil Dogs, man, it's awesome to be able to have a hometown hero like Kendrick Juniel with us from Bearden, and then of course, big time players like not Kendrick Juniel is a big time player, averaging 21 points, filling up the stat sheet over there.
Right, absolutely. I mean, it's full score sheet for him.
Absolutely.
He might even need a second and a third line by the end of the night.
Exactly. But we got Jalen Ricks as well, along with Derrian Ford. But again, we appreciate Morrilton High School for allowing us to come in here, and we're going to wrap things up here in segment 5 tonight. Here as we bring you the primetime performers from the week, and we've got Chloe Clardy from Conway, 23 points in their win this week, 68-47 over North Little Rock. Josie Williams from Conway Christian. I love that.
A sophomore, too.
Yeah, I love it. 60-46 victory over Southside Bree Branch. She had 17 points. And then you've got Lindsey Browning from Westside, actually from Lola, over their win over Westside Greer Ferry, 48-45. She had 20 points and 11 rebounds. Now, come on now. 48-45. She's got 20 and 11. I think she had a big effect on that ball game.
She was definitely doing something right without a doubt. So, I mean, definitely big-time performances on the girls' side. We do have some boys as well. Let me get those switched over here for us.
On the boys' side, it's always familiar names here. You've got Layden Blocker. We talked about him. 33 points against Marvell. Marvell, I don't know if you know this or not, but they got beat 86-59. Little Rock Christian's a fantastic basketball team, by the way.
Without a doubt, yeah.
But Marvell is a 2A, 3A school. They've been putting up 100 points almost every game. We need to get with somebody from Marvell, by the way, on that. Of course, you got Bryson Warren, 35 points against Fort Smith Northside in their 72-68 victory. Man, that kid
72
right
points, almost half of them are his.
Exactly.
I mean,
he's blowing up right now. If you don't know Bryson, and then 37 points for Carl Daughtry against BB in that 95-89 ball game. That would have been a fun one to be at there. We've seen BB this year. Pottsville took them down earlier this year, but I think BB's a little bit of a different ball club now than they were at the beginning of the year. But, man, Bill, I'll tell you what, this hoop season is getting ramped up. And, again, we want you guys to send us info at the Arkansas Sports Network. You can Facebook us. You can email us, Brad at Arkansas Sports Network or Bill at arkansassportsnetwork.com. You can email us. You can Facebook us. You can do Twitter. We've got Arkansas Sports Network Twitter. You can DM us. And then, of course, Bill has his own Twitter, Real Bill Harshaw. And then I've got at Mini Hatsman. And if you know me, I wear many hats, partly because his head's bald.
Well, I feel you on that one, absolutely. Another thing we want to make sure that you do is, if you like our podcast, go ahead and like, subscribe, rate us. We want those 5 stars. Send those in to us. And, hit us up on Twitter. We monitor that pretty commonly, so monitor us on Twitter. And if you get any of these big scores, tag us in it. Let us know. Send us a message. We'll get that out there. That way we can bring you more highlights and more kids and more studs and more primetime performers than we ever have before. So we need your help on that.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to doing more of this throughout the basketball season. And, here we are. We're right in the middle of the conference season, getting ready for district tournaments, regional tournaments, and state tournaments and all that. It'll be here before you know it. But we're going to wrap this one up as we season 2, episode Episode 2. We appreciate you guys joining us here on the ESPN platforms. And again, we thank Tommy Kraft and Ty Richardson for allowing us to be a part of their great thing they've got going on over there on the west side of the state. But It's not just a west side of the state thing for us. It's a whole.
It's the whole thing.
It's a whole shebang.
Don't even cut the pie. Just give me the whole thing.
There you go. Well, for Bill, I'm Brad saying so long. We will be with you next week.